Thank you very much. We'll see you in a moment. Our next guests have found the kernel to success. The founders of Doc Popcorn are going to be here next on Small Business Big Ideas. Our next guests are a husband and wife team whose business is really popping. Joining us now is Rob and Renee Israel, the founders of Doc Popcorn, for this week's Small Business Big Ideas. And we should mention Renee is popping. She's you're about to give birth to your third child.
You get a side view of that?
Yeah, well, that's all right. That's all right. Women don't like side views when they're pregnant. Am I right, Renee?
That's very true, yes.
Tell us how you got started.
Yeah, absolutely. We started the business in December of 2003. We had a...
How, by the way? With your own cash? With bank money? What?
I've been a serial entrepreneur for many years, David. So I'd sold the business. Renee's a marketer, and she's been in the business world too. So we started the business with our own cash, opened up our first store in Boulder, Colorado. My sisters live out there. So we flew out. We'd been New Yorkers. We flew out, had kettle corn for the first time, fell in love with the product. I was like, I can improve on this. Came back to New York, worked on it for a couple of years. Created a whole range of amazing flavors,
we'll
all
talk
natural.
about that in a second, but I want to say, because so many of our viewers have this as a dream, as a goal of starting your own business. Were you in for the using all your savings to pour into a company from the beginning, or did he have to talk you into it?
Well, I also had an entrepreneurial background, so
you were right with him on this.
Yeah, I came from the Fortune 100 world, but then had made the transfer into helping entrepreneurial companies, and Rob, had the kernel of the idea, and then he was the next company.
Don't you get sick of those puns? Honestly,
never.
We've got kernels, right.
But living the life of a corporate person where you get a regular salary is so different. How did you make the transition? Was it a tough transition?
It definitely was, it's always a little scary, but I think that eventually you have to have a leap of faith and just say, this is what we're going to do, we're going to go for it. And the lifestyle that's afforded by being your own boss and being able to control when and how you work is absolutely amazing. So
how did you you're the marketeer, how did you survey the market for this product?
Actually, when we opened the first store in 2003, it was near Boulder, Colorado. It was a great place to test market, and we opened the store, and we just opened for business and let them come. We actually took over a cookie store that was a failed concept, and we went in and we actually increased our revenues, the revenues that were in that store.
Enough to pay back your initial down payment on a business?
That's right. We were profitable since we opened. The store itself was profitable, and then since, David, we've opened up we had 3 mall stores open in Colorado.
And now you're getting in a franchise. Right. Tell us about that.
We have 10 other locations throughout Colorado. We're in the Pepsi Center in Vesco also, and there's several different models in the franchise model. So we have a mall model, we have inline and kiosk in the malls, and then we have a mobile unit. We're the first ever all-natural fresh pop system.
For emergency needs of pop.
Well, it's the fresh pop flavor system, and for instance, at Invesco, where the Broncos play, we took over 4 existing carts there. We did 400 times the amount of business that they're currently doing.
And the recession, very quickly, how has it affected you?
The $4 or $3.50 bag of popcorn, folks are excited by it. It's a snack that the whole family can share.
Yeah, but when you can make it at home for free, well, not for free, but for a much cheaper price, aren't people going in that direction with the trimming of their pockets?
Well, they're in the mall. They're in the mall. They're going to these high-trafficked areas. They're going to, it's kind of contrary. They're going to these venues. They want something to eat. Here they have it's the first ever all-natural snack available in high-traffic venues, like malls, like stadiums, like arenas.
Doc Popcorn, the founders are here. Rob and Renee Israel, congratulations on this.
Very much.
Particularly, congratulations
David,
on your baby coming.
We brought you a little thought here.
Nice. Wow.
These are the sunglasses that we use that were in the malls to protect our eyes when we're popping. So we wanted you to share in our look.
So you got a whole line of products to go along with popcorn.
Well, mostly it's the 9 natural flavors, all natural flavors, David, but those are kind of cool.
Cool, thank you.
And Boulder's always sunny and shiny.
It may end up on my daughter's head, by the way. But thank you
very
very
much.
much.
Life is great out there. So.
Guys, good to see you both. Doc Popcorn, and best of luck with your third child as well.
Thank you so much,
David.